Our #1 goal is to help you regain your confidence in the bedroom. 2020 is your year to completely overcome your erectile dysfunction for you and your loved one. Whether you've had ED for a few months or more than 10 years, Lasara can get you back to natural functionality. I'm John, Clinical Director of Lasara Medical Group. We're the clear leader in Southern California offering focused shockwave therapy. It's the only ED treatment that deals with the root cause of the problem. Lasara's 100% proven medical treatment completely reverses ED and gets our patients back to natural functionality. I am absolutely confident that if you take the time to visit Lasara.com, you will see we are your best option to reverse your ED. Lasara's patients are able to have spontaneous intimacy again and don't have to rely on pills or needles anymore. Visit Lasara.com. That's LASARA.com. Then call 855-2-million. That's 855-2-million. Begin treatment before February 29th to receive our lowest price ever.
This is Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station, KNX 1070 News Radio. Depend on us.
It's 12:45. I'm Emily Valdez. Coming up, the LA Fire Department has added another fast response vehicle to its fleet. I'm Margaret Carrero in Elysian Park.
The tourism business is hit hard by the coronavirus. That story's coming up in 5 minutes when Bloomberg checks your money.
And a porno was partially shot at a rather unusual site in Santa Monica. These stories coming up in the next 15 minutes right now. 12:45, traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5s. Here's Manny Pacheco.
Got a small problem in Montrose, 210 West connector to the 2 South. There was a 2-car fender bender, both along the right shoulder. It is a bit slow through the transition. South El Monte, 60 East, approaching the 605. 3-car injury collision. One of the vehicles hit the center divider, flipped on its side. A couple of lanes taken away, the backup to Rosemead. El Monte, 605 north of Peck Road. We had that motorcycle that was down in the fast lane. The cyclist was injured, so they put the cyclist in the back of an ambulance, the cycle on a flatbed. All are off the freeway, but still a tough drive from Whittier Boulevard. Cerritos, 605 north, approaching the 91, a hit and run. The victim's car over to the right. You are on the brakes at Del Amo. Fullerton, 57 south before Orangethorpe. Car ran another vehicle into the right shoulder. Both out of lanes. It's a sluggish drive from Yorba Linda. Our next report is at 12:55. I'm Manny Pacheco with more traffic reports more often. KNX 1070 News Radio.
Lots of sunshine for your Sunday. Temperatures topping out just a few degrees above average. Mid-60s along the coast, lower 70s for LA and Orange County Metro. 73 for the Valley, 72 for the Inland Empire. Upper 50s up in the mountains and lower 70s for the high desert communities. As we head into this coming week, well, we have periods of gusty offshore winds, and that will provide a few degrees of warmth, especially for our coastal communities and the metro areas, even into the valley. So some areas could push mid to even upper 70s this week. And then it's by this coming weekend, Saturday in fact, that we have the potential for some rain in the forecast. With Southern California's most accurate and dependable forecast, I'm CBS 2's Alex Piston for KNX 1070 News Radio.
Currently it's 60 degrees in Redondo Beach, 65 degrees in Van Nuys, 63 degrees in Los Alamitos at 12:47. A 4th fast response vehicle has been added to the LA City Fire Department. The FRVs, as they're called, are well equipped to carry all of the medical supplies and equipment of a paramedic mobile intensive care unit, as well as a 300-gallon tank of water with pumping capacity. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti.
Think about this as the best of the department put into a single vehicle.
LA Fire Chief Ralph Terrazas says they introduced the first FRV about 4 years ago as part of a pilot program.
Since its inception, our FRVs have been achieving faster response times to medical and fire emergencies while keeping our fire engines and ambulances available for the next 911 call.
Those assigned to the units are also approved to medically clear certain patients with mental health issues or public inebriation. The 4th FRV will be housed at Fire Station 82 in Hollywood, with the 3 others in downtown LA, Watts, and Sylmar. In Elysian Park, Margaret Carrero, KNX 1070 News Radio.
A congressman from Long Beach and another from Central California co-sponsoring a bill that would eventually ban the production of most single-use plastic products in the United States. Democratic lawmakers Alan Lowenthal and Jimmy Panetta say the measure, called the Break Free from Plastic Pollution Act, is meant to make big corporations more responsible for the pollution they cause. It would require plastic companies to phase out single-use products and replace them with ones that can be used multiple times, and to design and finance new plastic waste and recycling systems. The bill would also create a national refund program for plastic beverage containers. A new list is out from USC of the 20 most dangerous intersections in L.A. It's based on LAPD data about the places with the highest number of crashes.
And topping the list is the corner of Sepulveda and Sherman Way. There were a total of 47 crashes here last year, including single-car accidents, vehicle versus vehicle, or cars rolling into pedestrians. One man tells me he tries to avoid the intersection.
My wife won't let me bike here anymore because there have just been too many accidents, so I just stick to the trails.
And a local businessman thinks the corner is dicey because drivers are speeding to make a left turn on a left arrow. But whatever the reason, it can be a dangerous place to be.
Just a lot of people there. And a lot of cars. And a lot of them cross against the light and all sorts of stuff.
The mayor's office launched Vision Zero in 2015 with the goal of completely eliminating traffic collisions by 2025. But the progress has been minimal so far. In Van Nuys, John Baird, KNX 1070, News Radio.
12:50 right now. Time for a check of your money. Here's Ann Mostoon.
Empty streets and canceled flights are just some of the more visible